Hi guys, I'm Michele Boyd, and this is my overdue review for the book Feed by Mira Grant. This book takes place in the near future where we've gotten the cure for the common cold and the cure for cancer, but we've put them together and thereby effed the entire human race. Go humans! Zombies have risen, and we just have to deal with it. Every animal over 40 pounds now carries the zombie virus, but you don't actually turn flesh eater until you die or until you come into contact with something that's already undergone amplification, like the zombie trying to eat your face. The cleverly imagined title comes in because when zombies started to rise, regular news media started crapping out. They mocked it, they dismissed it. Even when your neighbor started getting up from being shot in the face, they pretty much just said it was kids playing around. Enter the bloggers, enter the Facebookers, enter the tweeters, enter everybody with access to social media who suddenly started going, "What the f? There are zombies, holy crap." And you have a completely uncensored feed posting everything from fortification tips to weapons suggestions to just basic survivability. The types of bloggers that have arisen is one of the book's many nods to pop culture. There are different types based on the types of stories that you decide to report. There's the newsies, which is just cold hard fact. The Irwins, which are the ones who like to go out and poke zombies with a stick. The Stewarts, which are the ones who report fact kind of colored by opinion and probably some sort of Jewish joke. And then there are the fictionals, which are the ones who basically just decide to write poems and fan fiction about zombies. That's the backstory. The book is told from a perspective of one of these newsies named Georgia. Unsurprisingly, names like George, Georgia, and Barbara have all enjoyed an increased spike in popularity after the zombie apocalypse. The second member, Sean, spelled exactly how you'd expect somebody walking around with a cricket bat to be spelled. And the third member of the trio, whose real name is Georgette, but since she's cute, blonde, and perky, prefers to call herself Buffy. One of the things I loved most about it was the same thing that I loved about World War Z. It's the level of detail inherent in this book. Everything from weapon specifications to how the virus came to be, to the technology and the safety procedures that you now have to follow now that zombies are part of everyday life. I loved the dialogue in this book. It's written a lot like how Aaron Sorkin writes. It's how you wish you could talk and nobody actually does. Each chapter also has excerpts from the blogs of the three main characters. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more differentiation in the voices of those bloggers. I felt like the only one whose voice was radically different was the antagonist of the book. Everyone else kind of blended together. This is the first book in the trilogy, and the other two have already been written, which makes me really happy because nothing frustrates me more than having to wait 4 years for the next title in a series that I'm really enjoying. George R. R. Martin. If you like zombie books at all, if you liked World War Z, I would highly recommend this book. If you have any suggestions for books that you think I should review or just read, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching this overdue review, and subscribe if you want to see more of these. I will try to do one every 2 weeks. Thankfully, I have a lot of material to choose from.